So hello and welcome back to my channel where I am going to do a little reading for the summer solstice. Now obviously it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it will be winter in the southern hemisphere, but I live in the UK, so we are channeling that warm, hot, sunny weather, which we are actually experiencing at this time as well, which is amazing. The summer solstice is the longest day and the shortest night. After this day, we then see the night becoming longer and longer as we approach the dark again. So it's very much, for me, a time of, let's be real, exhaustion in a way, because that sun, that heat can be really draining. And this is something that I think a lot of people feel in the summer, like it's great and everything, having hot, warm weather, but it is a little bit draining, and that cover of darkness for me as we move towards winter is always actually really, really welcome. But at the summer solstice, it's a moment to kind of reflect and think, okay, what am I at the height of in my life? What am I super passionate about at this time? What am I feeling really accomplished about at this time? And more specifically, it's kind of like, what have I kind of reached a climax with at this time? What am I in the peak throes of at this time, okay? So for me, it could be writing. At this point in my life, I'm writing so much more than I ever have done. I am starting, completing and working on kind of serious writing projects in a way that I've never done before. So for me, the solstice is reminding me of how I've got to this point, and it is giving me the energy to sustain this level, whilst also reminding me that I won't always be at this peak writing kind of like flow. There will be times when it will dip and I'll be less focused on it, or I'll be in an editing phase, right? There is something about this solstice that reminds us that peak energy, peak form is not forever, right? And that things wane and change. So the solstice, it's a time of celebration or feeling this immense kind of like power, but it's also a time of acknowledgement that we will move into different states in our lives, maybe less powerful in the overt sense, but no less powerful in the spiritual sense. So with that being said, I'm just going to pull one oracle card. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the I always do that, Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle deck, which I think is the perfect deck to pull from at the summer solstice. So what is the summer solstice wanting us to know? And the card comes out quick and easy. We have the Awakening card. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And I want to focus on the word integration. At this point in the year, we can really integrate everything that we've been working with into a real tangible form, so that as the night begins to draw in, we will have a momentum that we've already built, and we'll be able to sustain our projects into the winter and beyond into next year. So there's a real sustainability energy here with the summer solstice. It's calling us to be sustainable. Yeah, we've had giant pushes, we may be at the peak of whatever we're doing, but remember that the best things kind of last, don't they? So remember to be measured with your energy, remember to be measured with your time, and to remember that we have this whole year, right? It's summer now, it'll be winter in a few months, and we want our joy and our passions to remain. Take care.